To get revenge on his ex, the rich heir actually threw 100 gold bars straight at her. Is that enough? Even after the hard gold bars split her forehead open, he still refused to stop. He went even further, lining the gold bars along the rims of wine glasses and telling her she could take one for every glass she drank, but only if she stripped naked in front of everyone. He had no idea this humiliation would one day leave him drowning in regret. As long as there's money, you'll do anything. Lin Haitang, you really have no bottom line when it comes to money. It turned out the two had been childhood sweethearts, and their relationship was once incredibly sweet. But 7 years ago, the man's family suddenly went bankrupt. Unable to handle the pressure, his parents took their own lives, leaving Du Siyuan with a massive debt of 30 million silver dollars. Just when Du Siyuan had lost everything and fallen into despair, his fiancée, Lin Haitang, suddenly called off the engagement. Her reason was that she had only been with him because the Du family was rich. Now that the family had fallen and owed 30 million, there was no way she would suffer with him and pay off his debt. Du Siyuan thought she must have been in some kind of trouble. But to his shock, Lin Haitang slapped him across the face, ignored his pleas, and walked away without looking back. What he didn't know was that Lin Haitang was already covered in tears. Still, she got into the luxury car and left. No matter how desperately Du Siyuan chased after her and shouted, she never stopped. But at that moment, blood was already seeping from her abdomen. It turned out that to help him pay off the debt, Lin Haitang had given one of her kidneys to a warlord in exchange for 30 million silver dollars, which she used to clear Du Siyuan's debt. She also knew that if Du Siyuan ever found out, he would blame himself and never forgive her, so she had no choice but to leave in silence. 7 years passed in the blink of an eye. With help from a mysterious person, Du Siyuan became the powerful head of the Green Gang overnight. Meanwhile, after losing one kidney, Lin Haitang's health kept getting worse. Even her remaining kidney had already failed. The doctor told her she had 3 months left at most. For everyone watching this video, send 3 roses. May wealth roll in, may all your wishes come true, and may good luck stay with you in the days ahead. To raise money for her daughter's medical bills, she went out pulling rickshaws every day. Even when her whole body was covered in injuries, she never thought about giving up. Then one day, while she was at the hospital for a checkup, she happened to run into the man's best friend. The moment his best friend recognized her, he was furious. He even told her about the man's success, hoping she would regret how heartless she had been back then. But the girl didn't explain anything. She simply held back her tears and quietly walked away. Just then, the doctor realized the girl had forgotten her medicine and hurried after her. Seeing that the woman was actually sick, the best friend only felt it was her karma. Young Master Li, you know her? I'd know her even if she turned to ashes. A few years ago, she gave one of her kidneys to some big shot. I didn't expect this kidney to fail too. She's still so young, but she suffered a lot. That particular timing instantly made him feel that something wasn't right, so he quickly chased after the doctor to ask what was going on. Meanwhile, the girl had arrived at the Paramount Club for her part-time job. The manager told her to deliver a jewelry box to a guest. But when she got there, she realized the guest was the man she had missed day and night. And inside the jewelry box was a top-grade pink diamond he was giving to his new lover. Afraid he would recognize her, she rushed to leave, but she got so nervous that she knocked over a bottle of wine. The man's fiancée was furious, thinking she had ruined Du Siyuan's proposal. The girl quickly said she would pay for it, but the fiancé had no intention of letting her off easily. She threatened to drag her outside and teach her a lesson. Thinking of her daughter, who still needed someone to care for her, the girl begged desperately. Maybe because her voice sounded too much like the woman he once loved, the man spoke up and told his fiancée to let her go. But just then, someone noticed the name tag on her chest. It clearly read Lin Haitang. She hurried to hide it, but the man had already walked right up to her. Take off the mask. You've got the wrong person. I said, take off the mask. Who would have thought that after all these years, they would meet again in a place like this? The woman he both loved and hated was now humbly working here as a waitress. The girl immediately said she could pay him back. Hearing that, the man remembered how she had betrayed him. He mocked her, asking if she was going to find some sugar daddy to pay for you again. The girl quickly pulled out,